basically, if we surpass the 34-second mark here, then we should be successfully online. Hey, you don't know what the hell you're doing, do you?
No. I'm not sure if I hit the damn button the first time. Yeah, there we go.
Well, we got one viewer and we're at 36 seconds now, so I think we should be good. I'm going to go ahead and monetize. Imagine if you just like smeared shit all over your body except for right here. Give yourself a nice deep V, and then the rest of it was just a fucking poop suit.
I prefer not to imagine I do that to myself.
Elephant poop is mostly hay.
What?
Elephant poop is mostly hay.
It's still poop, man.
You changed, man. Oh, we have a bad stream tonight.
Is that what you're wearing tonight, bud?
He's just sitting at his desk naked, covered in shit.
That's exactly the way I pictured it. Actually, no, I just
got like a
on his
condom
couch.
pulled over his head with just the mouth and the nose holes cut out.
Spooky, you're fucked up, man. Damn it, I got a piece of fucking root beer candy stuck in my throat.
That sounds delicious. Is there any more on the table?
I think I took the last one.
Fuck.
I know. I want another one. That's just terrifying. Lee, what up, bud? Whoop, whoop. Oh, yeah, now we're talking.
What's up, Lee Halverson? That's just terrifying. Sitting in a poop suit with a fucking condom toque.
Condom toque.
Alright, that's enough. You ready?
Yeah, I am ready, bud. Help. Going to help.
I do like how the show's positive vibes. And the thing starts out with "you can go to hell." It's always been a favorite of mine.
Mima.
Fuck you, Brooklyn Menace. Yeah, that's right. Fuck you, Brooklyn Menace. And to everybody else, what's up? You're watching another episode of Positive Vibes Live! I am your host, not Slim One. Joining with me this week is my fucking co-host. Like, have you ever, like... There's only maybe, like, 2 or 3 of these that...
There's very few.
In the beginning, you weren't doing them. The format was a little different. When I was banging the first couple out.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right, yeah.
I was
Well, you started on the couch over there, over here. over there.
Back of the couch was against the window for
over here.
positive vibes, number 1.
Yeah.
And then for number 2, it was just me sitting right here in a chair.
Was it?
Ah, shit. It's ketchup and mustard.
Oh, shit. Which one am I?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I actually have a Heinz. I mean, mashed potatoes in bed, fat as ever. Dude, I love that. Are they real mashed potatoes, or are they the fake ones that you just add water
fucking
to?
powdered shit.
I like the powdered shit.
They're not that bad, honestly. I don't mind.
You gotta
either.
make them right.
Yeah.
Or you're eating like thick fucking. It's heavy.
The funny thing is sometimes when I make mashed potatoes, real mashed potatoes, they turn out like that.
That's brutal.
Thick and heavy.
Real mashed potatoes.
Silent J, what up, though?
Silent J, whoop whoop. Yo, let me jump out of the gate right now.
Okay.
Fucking stoked. Positive motherfucking vibes. Not the 42nd hour, bro.
Oh, wow.
I ordered my motherfucking RV camping pass to Camp Anarchy, bro. I'm going to Anarchy Camp. It's gonna be so sick. Me and Banky went last year for the NoFX Presents Camp Punk and Drublic tour.
Yeah.
3-day festival, wrap-up festival of the whole tour at Legend Valley in Ohio, where commonly the Gathering of the Juggalos is held. For the last, 14, 15, 16, and 18, the gathering was at Legend Valley in Ohio. And then in 17, it was in Oklahoma City. We don't talk about that.
That's not even a real thing.
But anyway, we went last year, and even though NoFX...
What up? Whoop, whoop.
Even though NoFX got fucking pulled... What's up, Jello Onions? So does that make me...
Lost Lands.
I don't know Spooky when Lost Lands is, but I'm going to talk about that real quick right now, too. So anyway, Anarchy Camp, their fucking pre-sale tickets went on sale. I just randomly got an email about... I mean, it wasn't random. I bought the tickets last year. But actual general sales don't happen until Friday. I got that motherfucker.
That was a dope show, Rob. You should have been there. Jello just called us ketchup and mustard now.
Yeah, which one am I, though? Fuck, man.
I can't figure it out, bro.
Okay, anyway, Anarchy Camp was pretty dope last year, even though it was the Camp Punk and Drublic Festival. It's the same shit. And NoFX got pulled from the... They're talking about eating candies?
No, I was just showing him my candy.
Ice down with the Zool. He likes the shirt.
No, actually, the show I really
the 3
enjoyed
guys
it.
in the masks.
They were pretty awesome.
They did
all
they
the
had a pretty
performers that
heavy
night.
mosh pit happening.
Ketchup
Yeah,
is
they did.
red, obviously.
Mima almost got caught up in that mosh pit.
Did she?
Yeah,
That would've been
she was had her back to it. We didn't even see it freaking form. All of a sudden, she started bumping, and she kind of bumped me once. I'm like, oh shit! Mima ran over here.
I was all over the place grabbing footage.
I love their merch, but not too into their music.
I thought their music wasn't too bad.
I don't give a fuck about Red Dead Redemption 2, but they did have the Alazuli Lu, whatever, the Almighty. I don't know what it was, but they had a Red Dead Redemption 2 shirt.
I saw that.
It looked all right.
Yeah, I almost got that. Didn't Rick get that one?
I didn't pay attention to the merch that he scored.
Remember.
But what was he saying before we were talking about? Oh, Anarchy Camp! Anarchy Camp! I'm going to fucking Anarchy Camp. That shit's gonna be sick. I asked my homeboy if he wanted to go with me, Binky, again this year, and he said, yeah, I'm in. And I said, alright, I'll fucking figure it out. And then figuring out was just asking my mom for some financial assistance, with which she consented. And we scored the RV ticket. And that's great, because as I was saying a few seconds ago, I got the email for the pre-sale. And actual actual ticket sales don't start until Friday. So I was really lucky.
That's
I feel
awesome.
like I was lucky.
Yeah.
To score that camping pass. Now, Andy last year just randomly hit me up. He's like, are you going to this? And he sent me a Groupon for admission tickets, and they were way cheaper than what the website was currently actively listing them for. So we got cheap Groupon tickets. So I'm just holding out until closer to the show to see if we can strike up some kind of Groupon deal or something for tickets. So that's going to be cool. Camp Anarchy Camp. Not only am I talking about it because I did it, but it's also dope as fuck because it marks the first real, I didn't buy the admission ticket, but I'm going because I got the RV pass, right?
Yeah.
Iceman,
So,
why don't you hire Blake?
synonymously,
For what?
fucking hand job stuff. Fuck.
Such
Anarchy.
a punk rocker.
Going to Anarchy Camp is going to be dope this year. NoFX got pulled from the headliner last year because of some bullshit, so I'm super stoked.
Yeah, they're going to
see
be there
NoFX this year.
But they're not headlining.
And, yeah, they're headlining the Saturday night.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess so. But, I mean, like, they're not headlining...
Well, they're not calling it the
Yeah.
NoFX Camp Punk and Drublick show, but they do headline a main stage on one of the days. And they're opening up a little earlier this year. They're opening up. Gates are at 3 o'clock, I think.
Well, that's not bad.
And, camping gates are at noon, and then festival gates are at 3. So we're going to try to leave early.
Right on.
Try to leave around maybe 7 or 8 in the
That's
morning.
what the gathering should do. Fucking open up gates at noon.
Admission gates?
Yeah, to let people in.
They open up baller lots at 6 p.m. on Tuesday.
that's what I'm saying. They should
and
do
then
that
they open
anyway.
general admission gates on Wednesday at 7 a.m.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's...
It's only a 12-hour bump. It's just to get the RVs in because, you know, in 2014, I remember it because I bought an RV fucking pass.
Ha 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 ha.
I'm going to try to leave early. I told him to call fucking in and take the day off of work. So hopefully that'll happen. And then, so Camp Anarchy is going to be fresh as fuck. And then, Lost Lands, bro, Lost Lands. Did you catch any Lost Lands footage here? Couchlands, they called it last year?
I sat here and watched some of that with you.
We were just watching fucking electronic music.
Yeah, I hated every minute of it.
But it was dope, though, right?
No, I fucking hate electronic music. I can't stand
Bro,
it.
the dinosaurs, bro.
The dinosaurs were cool. that was pretty cool.
Lands look so lame.
Jello Onions, you look lame. Have you checked?
Who trying to touch
You look like a
my
fucking Jell-O
wiener
onion.
while I practice the guitar?
Where?
I
think that's you trying to touch your wiener while you practice the guitar.
What's up, Joe Wash? Lost Lands is this big EDM music festival. I don't know if it's the second or the third one that's going to happen this year. I think it's going to be the second one that will occur in 2019 at Legend Valley again. Everything that I'm talking about is in Legend Valley. So I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to do Anarchy Camp with Binky, and then I'm going to take Mima to Lost Lands this summer. Hopefully we can, and it's all contingent explicitly on the fact of whether or not I can get an RV camping pass. Like, if something occurs where I can't get an RV camping pass, I'm not driving 4 hours to sleep in a tent.
Yeah, that's
the 4-hour drive is just for stimulation of the fucking conversation. It means nothing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't drive 4 minutes
Just
to go fucking sleep in a tent for 3 days.
I wouldn't walk out in the fucking yard.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Maybe I might sleep in a camping tent in my own backyard.
No, I wouldn't.
like a one-night deal. But here's the thing, I don't need to. I got the fucking camper.
Jello form and ready to slide into your sexy
I didn't even know anything about it.
bag.
Jamie the OK Gamer.
Savage.
I didn't hear any new hoodoo. My belly badge is getting real fucking... It's, look, I didn't even have to push it. It's ready to fucking receive. Sup, Matthew Everhart?
Hey, Matthew Everhart.
Can't you see how I could expect it to say Everett constantly?
Yeah. But yeah, Matthew
Rob,
Everhart
that
drove all the way from fucking New York to come to Twistmas. And then he fucking drove all the way home that fucking night.
Fucking stupid.
You're crazy, man.
Cheers.
I can't believe you made it okay. But I'm glad you did, bro. It was fucking great meeting you.
Let me jump back into... I'll talk about Matt Everhart in a second. Or Matthew, whatever. Lost Lands, EDM. Shit's going to be hype as fuck. Me and Mima are going to go to that. Everything is contingent on whether or not I can get a fucking RV camping pass for that show. As I got a few friends that went last year that should be maybe getting some pre-sale emails. So hopefully that will work out to my advantage.
That'd be awesome.
And yeah, so definitely I have plans to go to Lost Lands also this year. And like these things, they're not like The Gathering. Like, they don't suck up all my money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I can go to a Friday, Saturday, Sunday show in Ohio with my... I got the generator now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think I need a lot of money to run my own shit. And, like, I'm not going to be merch hogging. Maybe I'll buy, like, a NoFX shirt. I didn't buy anything at Legend Valley Anarchy Camp last year because NoFX got pulled. I said, well, fuck that. I'm not buying none of this shit. And I didn't get anything. But maybe this year. Maybe I'll get a NoFX shirt. But really, like, that's it. Get a t-shirt and eat food all weekend. That's all you need.
Yeah.
And have money to save to go inside and try some of the food vendors there. Some of them were alright, I remember last year. Some of them not so hot. So that'll be cool. And then Lost Lands, and then the Gathering of the Juggalos. I'm pretty sure Lost Lands happened in August, right? Because I wasn't oh damn, I wish I was going to Lost Lands. Too bad I'm not because I'm going to the Gathering. I came home from the Gathering, and then it was Lost Lands. Actually, now I'm fully remember. I checked online. Lost Lands last year was at the beginning of September. It was basically Labor Day weekend, if I remember correctly. No, not at all, Jello. Ballers is next week. There's so much dope shit to talk about. There was not more people at the Gathering. Actually, as a matter of fact, if you're familiar with the way that the Gathering is laid out, you have main stage, and then you have the secondary stage, carousel, and then you had the pendulum stage, which was just a tent. It's not an actual stage on the grounds there. Well, you know the road where Merch Alley, like Merch Row was?
Yep.
Like last year, basically the path that leads to the carousel stage, and then the path that is Merch Row, that was all fenced off. And there was no access to the public to go to any of that. So it was one stage, and then a huge line of fucking food vendors, and then they had the beer tasting. And it was, there were some frustrating times about it. Like, you can't bring a fucking chair in.
I was blowing my nose, man.
Can't bring a chair in, that shit sucks.
Yeah, that does suck.
Can't bring in your own water. I brought in my fucking handheld camera, okay?
They didn't let you bring water in?
Bro. No. I fucking went in with my handheld camera, my vlog camera. I'm standing in line. And there's this woman with like a fucking, it's not a Polaroid, but whatever. Like, it's a traditional looking camera where you hold it with two hands, you press the button, got a lens on the front, little flash on the top, right?
Yep.
Arguably, if you're buying a fucking camera that has a good sensor on it to take pictures, that sensor is probably way better than the fucking sensor in the fucking $200 or $300 camera that I fucking have, but I can't go in with my fucking handheld camera because it looks like a video camera. But this bitch can go in with this still shot camera that, like I just said, probably takes better fucking videos than my fucking camera, and it was me getting denied, and then the girl was directly fucking behind me, bro, and she's like, oh, can I go in with my... And the guy's like, you good. Dude, I was so fucking mad.
Tits.
I don't know. But that is... that is, like, one of the major reasons why my Punkin' Drublic coverage last year, I called that video Camping at Punkin' Drublic.
Yeah.
Because that's all the footage I got was at the fucking camper all weekend because I could never take my fucking camera. Dude, that shit really fucking offended me and pissed me off.
And you spent most of your time at the camper, didn't you?
Yeah, I did spend a lot of time at the camper. An inordinate amount of time I spent at the camper.
Yeah. I didn't get him worked up. Fuck. I don't have to. This guy gets himself worked up.
Yeah, way to get me worked up. I'm just saying, that shit was fucking bullshit. Yeah. And now I think maybe I might have to do, like... some vlog. I ended up doing vlog phone, actually. I think I did a vlog phone from Camp Anarchy.
You didn't have your phone then?
Yeah, I did because they did the Brian Seltzer Orchestra was there.
Because you had it for the Gathering, didn't you? Yeah, I was just thinking of this phone was what it was, but you had a different phone.
Did I?
I'm sure you did. I don't think you had this.
Well, the point is, I did do a live stream of the Brian Seltzer Orchestra fucking performing at Camp Anarchy. So I can take my phone in, you know what I mean? Like, I just have to get a camera, a spy camera, one that doesn't have a traditional camera form factor, so that I can bring it into places.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, still though, Camp Anarchy is gonna be dope.
But I mean, why though? When you have a phone that has a perfectly good camera on it.
I don't want to drop or lose my phone or break my phone.
Yeah, I guess.
Kind of, that's what it is, really. Okay, so that's dope. Also, in the vein of shows, Big Ballas is basically like, we're the 12th now, so it's in 10 days. It's on Saturday the 22nd.
Is it?
And Positive Vibes this in your fucking Positive Vibes hole.
Okay.
Fucking assholes still didn't fucking sell out that Friday fucking show, dude. I'm
you
so
kidding me?
fucking pissed off about that shit. It's
I
bullshit,
thought it would
right?
have sold out.
If there's people that are watching that might not understand exactly what the fuck is going on, Insane Clown Posse's having their Big Ballas fucking annual fucking Big Ballas Christmas concert this year. This year they're doing it at Psychopathic Records headquarters. It's a first in the history of Psychopathic Records to put on an event that is similar to this. And they put on tickets, and they made a fucking advertisement online. And they were like, hey, yo, we're doing this. And tickets go on sale tomorrow. So they gave the people, like hardcore juggalos, such as myself, Rob Bowling is another excellent example, we didn't have 24 hours
I feel you, bro.
to get our fucking money together and then go online and buy our fucking tickets. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we managed it, so good for us for managing it. But the point is this. We had less than 24 hours to buy tickets for a show that was announced to be on Saturday.
Yeah.
And then
Which was
Psychopathic
the
Records.
show.
And you can't knock a company for wanting to make money. Like, that is their fucking...
Oh, no, not at all.
That's their fucking prime directive. You know what I mean? Is
Yeah.
to make money. But what did Psychopathic Records do? They decided that, hey, we want to make more money on the Big Ballas show. So instead of dealing with this Saturday show with limited attendance, because we're doing it in our warehouse, let's do another show, but we'll do that show on Friday. And not only will we do that show on Friday the 21st, but we're going to announce this show at a minimum of a week in advance.
Yeah.
So you got all these fucking loser stragglers that are like, oh, I'm going to go to the Friday show. So now what do these losers get? All
the merch.
Bullshit, Rob. I fucking know it, bro. So what do these people get? These fucking stragglers get a week to get their money up, and then they get to go to a smaller, more intimate show because the show's not sold out.
Yeah, that's true.
And they get to go to it first. And what do I get? I still get to go to the show. Like, the all-encompassing thing is I still get to go to the show that I initially paid for.
Yeah.
But I thought it was like an exclusive thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I paid $150 for that ticket, American, so that I could go to something exclusive. And if not exclusive, at least let me be first. Why do you gotta let these fucking stragglers... Like, I don't need to go on with it.
I hate
It's
it
fucking
for that,
bullshit.
It is bullshit.
And I don't like that.
Yeah.
Thanks for hating it, Gigi. It is fucking bullshit. But so, in that light,
And they get first grabs at the merch booth.
yeah, and they get first grabs at the merch
World
booth. Hell yeah,
problems,
hell yeah.
LOL.
Lee, if it wasn't for first world problems, I'd have a perfect life. If it was not for first world problems, my life would be perfect. So that's just kind of something that's not very positive vibes, actually.
Seriously
But we
annoyed
always
they
have to have something.
should have done it Sunday.
Yeah, I agree. They should have done it Sunday.
Yeah, but why would they do it on Sunday when they want to sell as many tickets as possible? So they're going to do it on a weekend night.
Yeah, but they should have did the second day.
I agree, but they just wouldn't because of that reason. There's no way.
Monday is December 24th. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh,
Psychopathic Records as an office has to be
Please
fucking
see me
closed.
first.
Yeah.
Run a late night fucking Sunday night fucking concert for these fucking week later fucking idiots. And then go fucking do Christmas with your family on Monday and Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
To begin with.
I half-heartedly agree with that. I mean, like, if the show that I bought tickets for was announced on Friday, December 21st, and everything, if everything that I just said had happened, but my show was first on Friday,
Saturday.
whatever,
tickets
great.
sold out
Let them
in
fucking have a
6 hours
shittier,
and was
smaller
the
show.
juggalo.
I wouldn't even care. I'd be like, whatever. Have fun at your small shit show, because you know what the truth is? All the real the real juggalos, the hardcore ones that support Insane Clown Posse, like me as of late and some of the people in the chat that have tickets,
Saturday night
We
show will be
got our
lit.
tickets first. Like, I was order number 7.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
you were
saying?
right on it.
And yeah, anyway, sorry, I got distracted, but what I'm trying to say is this. Whether it's the Friday show that I hate... sorry, that's not what I meant to say. Let me start over. Even if the baller show that I'm attending was on Friday or on Saturday, the fact of the matter is that hardcore juggalos like me and other people in the chat have already struck that iron while it was hot. And we obtained our tickets for what is arguably going to be the better fucking big ballers, because everybody who's anybody that supports Insane Clown Posse got their fucking tickets for that Saturday show.
That's right.
So is it going to be a bigger show? Fuck yeah. But is the crowd of people going to be 100 fucking times doper? Absolutely. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't think of, off the top of my head, like, I can't think of anybody that, like, I'm exclusively juggalo homies with that is going to, I don't know anybody going to the Friday show. And then, furthermore, if I had the money, I likely would have bought a Friday show ticket. But, you know, in a matter of fact, Ross is coming on Friday. Jordan Peral is coming from, like, northern fucking Michigan.
Yeah.
So they're all coming down on Friday. So it's just not feasible for them to get extra tickets, $150 a ticket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Spooky here thinks it's $250 a ticket, but you're wrong! And, no, they're not as dedicated, because they didn't jump on the fucking sale right away. They didn't get the fucking tickets.
I'm not saying that
No, you
they're
did. You
not
said that.
dedicated.
You did say that.
Verbatim.
Yeah, you did say
I'm
that.
just saying, like, the hardcore
Well, I guess
juggalo...
not that. You said you...
I guess there was a lot of juggalos that... Okay, this is all I'm saying, okay? Let me reform what I'm
Okay.
saying. It's not that the people that are going to the Friday show are less dedicated, okay, Spooky? What I mean by that is the people that I know that are, like, super down... Before I continue that point, there definitely was a bunch of people who said, I want to go to the show, but it was too fast for the tickets to come up. I couldn't get the money. You know what I mean? But I don't know too many of those people. I'm not saying that the people that are going to the show on Friday are less dedicated. I'm just saying... I guess I'm saying the people that... I'm not trying to subject or exclude anybody.
Rob, in summation.
In summation, I just feel that fucking... It's not that the people that are going on Friday are less dedicated than the people that are going on Saturday. It's just the people that are going on Saturday, they all felt the fucking hype immediately and got their tickets right away.
Yeah.
I don't have kids or shit like that, so I got those first tick. Only spoiled kids who have parents buy their shit can buy tickets in that short of notice.
I'm an old fucking man, and my mom bought my ticket for me for a Christmas gift, but I tell you this, and you will
called it
corroborate the truth. Even if my mom was in a position to not gift me that ticket, I had the money put aside, and it would have meant nothing for me to drop that, you know, essentially 200 Canadian dollars on that ticket. So yeah, I feel that some people are in different financial positions and shit, and that it was really, really short fucking... But they still sold out in 6 hours.
Yeah, it went quick.
The tickets sold out in 6 hours.
I was surprised. I thought it was going to go quicker.
I did think that also it was going to go quicker.
Not dogging you, Cass and Rob.
Yeah, when you look how...
Yeah, just dogging me, right, Spooky?
When you look how fast the big baller lots go, I figured...
Well, baller lots, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly that. You know what I mean? And there's got to be...
If you had her working overtime, you can go to all the shows, LOL. LOL.
I'm working on that.
Tickets still up for Friday, LOL. Probably like half the tickets still remain.
I just hate that shit so much, dude. I just hate that.
Maybe I should go to that show.
Go to the Friday show, come back and fucking bang on my door, wake us up in the middle of the night, be like, dude, I don't even like ICP, that show was awesome! It's like, it was fucking freshness level 17! Hell yeah.
And I'd come with all my merch.
Psych,
and let you know how much it sold out.
Making 30K profit Saturday. I hate it too, Blake.
I'm not donating shit to that, Spooky.
Friday Dallas show. Iceman looks like a serial killer.
I'm down for that, Spooky.
But so anyway, despite all my fucking my opinions about being upset. Like, ultimately, I'm not the most upset I've ever been. I'm still going to get to go see the Saturday show with all the hardcore, super mega, dedicated juggalo, the not poor juggalos. Like, what do you want me to call them? I don't know. This is a joke, obviously, but I'm just saying, like... It's going to be dope to go to the Saturday show despite the sold-out attendance. Nobody was fucking bothered that the show sold. It's just the addition of the second show and putting it first. That is the point of the anger. I paid for mine first. I should get mine first.
You know what? I was actually thinking about that. When I went to my Pink Floyd concert back in 1994, I think, is the same thing that actually happened to us. We bought our tickets for that show, and then they opened up a second show the night before us. And not to mention, they had different spectacles at the show before us, which didn't work on our show. That pissed me off.
Iceman eats like a serial killer.
Oh, I'm gonna be a serial killer tonight, but I'm gonna fucking knock back 3 bowls.
They did that shit with Hello.
My daughter tried some of the cinnamon frosted flakes. She said it's delicious. I can't.
Is it? Oh fuck! It's like one of the last boxes in my sequential opening of box. It's gonna have to bump up a little bit. I'm running on like 6 boxes of cereal right now.
Holy shit!
We got Lucky Charms marshmallows. We got Fruit Loops marshmallows. We got
real cereal.
Peanut butter Cocoa Pebbles. We got Fruity Pebbles, bro. I got all the cereals. We got Cheerios open. What's up? We had to throw away some old cereal because we were like, we got too much cereal. It's too much.
I've been there.
Can we donate to Iceman tonight? Making me drool.
Yeah, you got my
extra dates for years.
The Iceman chills at gmail.com, bro.
If people buy the Iceman a Friday fucking ticket, I'm gonna quit vlogging. Somebody secure him a Saturday night pass. Somebody go buy him a Saturday ticket.
Right. Well, somebody go buy yourself a Friday night ticket and give me your Saturday night ticket. No, I still want the Friday night one. I want to get all the merch.
Good.
I skipped.
I don't like them. The peanut butter Cheerios. The peanut butter chocolate ones.
32 minutes in the show, I didn't even smoke yet.
Silent J, you mean peanut butter chocolate ones?
How much we need to raise? Yes, donate.
Help
Blake find a job.
The cost of a Big Ballas ticket for Friday, December 21st, to show that I
found them really.
Are you gonna really go to a fucking big? Don't take these people money, man.
Well, I mean, seriously, if they did that, I would go. I'd have to, right? But I don't know, man. It would suck going alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And go with all the broke, fucking not dedicated fucking juggalos.
How do you know? Maybe they're more dedicated. We're all fucking dedicated.
Thanks, Dylan. Whoop whoop. Cheerios medley is delicious. I don't know.
Never tried that one.
Canada suck? My Canadian friends.
Cereal in Canada doesn't suck. We just don't get the selection that you guys get in America.
Blake's got a job. Growing.
And every once in a while, we'll get, like, for a limited run, one of your good cereals.
Donate to me and Iceman. I'll go with you so you're not alone.
Yeah, there we go.
They were dedicated. Friday would be sold out.
Donate to me.
Hell yeah, and it would have sold out in a fucking day. Fuck yeah, Dylan. Don't even get me started again on these juggalos, man, on Friday.
But you can't say that though, Dylan, because the people who bought the ticket are dedicated. The people who didn't buy tickets aren't dedicated. Maybe we could give Blake Friday tickets.
Send Ross and Jordan and the Iceman on Saturday?
No, you would go to both shows.
Yeah, I would go to both shows. I'd be like, sorry, Ice.
Yeah.
I'll just go to the stationery and stuff, and I'll print out a picture of your face and I'll wear it to the Friday show. And that's about it. Yeah. Or I'll just put on a mask and write Iceman on it.
Yeah, well, that's a big fucking trip, Matthew.
You got Randy and Lacey flying in Friday. I got Ross and Jordan coming in on Friday. That's another reason, despite everything that I said about Friday, even if I wanted to go Friday, Ross and Jordan are coming down. So I have to be here literally for that. I have to wait for them and host them, you know?
That's true too, yeah. Well, I mean, Mimo will be here. She can let them in.
Dude, if I could fucking cough up the money to fucking get a fucking Friday fucking ticket, I would go. Don't sweat the technique.
I know you would.
Just because I can't, just because I'm complaining, it's just because I'm not spending the money to go. If I had the time and the money, I would fucking go.
Saturday is for Ballas, Friday is for middle class.
Same LOL. Iceman, what's your PayPal again? Get the board. One time I farted on my cat, but I drank whiskey the night before, so I
turned out to be a lot more than a fart.
It was more of a messy poop.
So you gave your cat a poop suit?
Blake said only people whose parents bought the Saturday tickets. Who's gonna watch the Pluntzlamfeo? I am low-key butthurt I can't afford
Mima's gonna take care of the plants. She's gonna do her own little grow show segment.
Yeah, grow show live. Dude, imagine if I tried to teach Mima how to go live and fucking water the plants. That would be so funny.
It would be a very quiet segment.
All right, well, let's move on from the complaining about the Friday thing. Just, in summation...
Let's find something else to complain about.
Yeah. In summation, it sucks what they did because it doesn't even affect me. Like, it doesn't even fucking affect me. I'm seriously just reaching out and getting pissed off at something for literally no reason.
For the sake of doing
Am I going to go crazy on merch on Saturday?
No.
Fuck no. Buy all the merch you want on Friday. You know what I mean?
But what
Do
if
I still get to see the show on Saturday? Fuck yeah. But guess what? The crowd's going to be smaller on Friday, and in a smaller Friday crowd, I could be like, I love you, Jay! Say something whack, you know what I mean? And it'd be like, he's just like looking right at me because it's such a small crowd, and he's like, I love you too. You know what I mean? And
that's not going to happen, bro.
Well, no, it's not going to happen because I'm not fucking going on Friday, but you see what happens on Saturday, bro. When I tell Violent Jay I love him, and he gives me a hug, he brings me up on the stage, he hugs me, bro. A little fucking goose, a little goose action.
Break, will your mom buy me a Friday ticket? She might buy us both one, Spooky. Let's talk to her. I'm gonna start drinking game while I watch. Take a shot every time Blake says in summation.
I only said it because you said it.
I know, you said it before that, and that's why he said it. And then I said it because he said it, then you said it.
Oh my god. In summation, it's time to get lit, fam.
Buy me a Greyhound ticket.
Jay's a pro-ass goose. I bet
you don't want to make that
Give me a little
again.
fucking give me a little fucking goose bite. But anyway, moving on from Big Ballers then. This show is called The 42nd Hour. Who's watching Grow Show right now? Leave a quick comment in the comment section of this live chat while I pack the fucking rig. Can you hand me the tips, my dude?
I can do
Tell
that.
me what you think about the first 2 episodes of Grow Show. Because today, bro, this episode of Positive Vibes is called The 42nd Hour. Because if you were watching Grow Show, you know that me and the Iceman put those fucking seeds out of their germination period and into the rock wool on Monday night. We did that on Monday night at 8 p.m.
Yep. A little bit later, actually. I didn't get here till almost 9.
Oh, yeah, 8:30 you fucking showed up. Fucking dick.
Basketball.
Soccer.
Volleyball.
Oh.
American football. Billiards. Tennis.
Why didn't it just fucking say 8-ball?
Why did it say soccer and then American football? Why didn't it say football and then American football?
Yes, you're right. I don't know why the fuck it said that.
Purple Heart. Get more seeds.
Okay, so before I get more seeds, I'm gonna get more high.
Foosball.
Yeah, because he had that one cup of seeds that didn't even fucking germinate. That sucked.
I didn't know.
But man, fucking seeds are expensive. Back
Good
in the day,
genetics are expensive.
Back in the day,
I can go get whatever you're gonna say, but I can go get 6 seeds right now for $80.
Yeah.
I go to Walker Road to that 420 place.
Yeah, but I used to be able to get good genetics back then for like 45, 50
in the
bucks.
70s.
Not the 70s. Fuck you. The 90s, bro. Actually, no, not even the 2000s. I guess I don't even know.
I didn't know it was going to do all that. Yeah, you did, Dylan. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Everybody knows it does something. But how much did you say?
Starting at $45.
Seeds are
for
crass.
Good genetics.
But that's when I mean that's back in the Mark Emery seed days. Yeah, seeds have gotten fucking crazy. And I mean I could have gotten guaranteed feminized and guaranteed to germinate seeds for 60 or 70 bucks.
I paid 140 Canadian dollars for, that's about 107 American, I paid 140 Canadian times 2. I paid 280.
Dark Angels, whoop whoop.
For a dozen seeds, and one of those seeds didn't
awesome
pop.
shirt, bro.
One of those seeds didn't pop in the fucking germination process, but I threw it in the thing anyway just to give it a shot.
See if it does
and it was
something.
all the seeds sunk, but one of them didn't, and I think it was that one. So I had 17 seeds, and 5 of them I had to pitch because they didn't split. And then of the $140 seeds I bought, one of them at this time didn't look split, but I still gave it some nutrients and everything, so maybe it'll fight its way out of its home. Anyway, the point is this. We put those seeds in dirt at 9 p.m. on Monday night. Tuesday night at 9 p.m. is one day, 24-hour period. And then 9 a.m. would have been an extra 12 hours.
36.
And then 4 p.m. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. 36 and 7 is 41.
Oh, we were off an hour. Oh, well.
It's the 41st motherfucking hour, dog. And it would have been like maybe, who knows? In reality, it could have been 38 hours. You know what I'm saying? But the point is this. We put those seeds in the rock wool on Monday night at 9 p.m. I gave them water this morning, Wednesday morning at 7:30 in the morning. No change in fucking, in visual stimuli from the plants. And then at like 4:30 today, Jeff came over and I was like, hey, let's go take a look at what I did. And we went back there and boom, totally took me off guard. 3 or 4.
4. There's
4 of the sprouts have already pushed up out of the rock wool.
One in the other tray.
2 of them have significantly shed their seed pod, while another one, hopefully it doesn't need any assistance.
It looks a little bad, maybe, but...
But, yeah, man, I'm saying, in less than 2 days, we soaked those seeds for 7 days, from Tuesday to Monday, and then we put them in rock wool with Canistart, and 41 or less hours later, sprouts! They fucking sprouted!
I wish we had time-lapse cameras on those.
I know, dude. I have one security camera, like IP camera that I can set up in there. But it's shit, and it doesn't take time lapse. Like I have to go in and take one every. Maybe instead of buying the Iceman a fucking big ballless ticket, why don't you buy him a time lapse camera, and then I'll borrow it.
It's like everything else. Yeah, I ain't afraid of Christmas presents. Got fucking smacked in the face by one though.
I'm afraid of anything free a juggalo gives me.
Or throws at you.
This is already hot as fuck.
Funny he never borrows that mangy dog. Present. Iceman.
The fucking robot knows how to say mangy?
That's horrible.
That's so shit.
I am loving Grow Show Man. Very cool family.
Oh, thanks, Aaron Bagley. We're going to do Season 3. Dude, Episode 3 is going to be next week, next Tuesday night. Hey, if you're all about, like, oh, he's putting it out, I released the video up for Grow Show last night at, like, fucking midnight. But in not my defense at all, I went out and chilled with homies. I came home at like 8:30 or something, even later maybe at night. I didn't start editing until late. And I really honestly thought, bro, that second video was going to run like less than 20 minutes. It has almost a 40-minute runtime.
Holy shit, wow.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I thought I was just filming the seeds saying, well, they're still growing. But a lot of it came through when we started like showing, actually doing the transplant.
Much love.
HWG Happiness Without Guilt. Thanks, bro.
What's up, HWG Happiness Without Guilt? Thanks for saying it's a great show. We know that.
Thanks, fucking Captain Obvious. I want to send a Christmas gift to the show. What do you want to send me, though, bud?
Vacancy. Asian ideograph meaning past. Asian ideograph meaning occupancy. Asian ideograph meaning special prize. Ice will be afraid of it.
Fuck you,
Afraid of what? Afraid of what?
Christmas presents.
Dude, did you or did you not get hit directly in the face with a Christmas present?
Literally, I was looking over here, I turned, and it slammed me right in the face. And like, literally, it hit me in the face. I went like this, but by the time my hands got here, it was gone. And I didn't even see where the fuck it went.
I wanted to know what Thaus emoji meant, LOL.
Well, now we know, bro.
I'm glad we shut up for it for you.
Let's
I
skip
wish
toys
all
for
the
tots
YouTube
this year.
juggalos were like Iceman and Blake. The difference between these two chill dudes and the garbage that is produced. Iceman,
Thanks,
what
bro.
on your XMAS list? Japanese ogre masks. What songs are there?
I don't even have an Xmas list, bud.
You know,
I don't even know what the fuck I want.
I want to see this. I want to see, like, Violent J tell a story about a song. I want him to do an acoustic rendition of, like, some hardcore ICP song, and then tell a quick story about it, but then go off on, like, a little tangent from the story and tell, like, a secondary story that doesn't really have anything to do with the initial story that he was telling about the song that he just played, and then he just goes like this. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. And then he starts playing an acoustic rendition of Wonderwall. That's what I'm going to yell at Big Balls.
There we go.
Do Wonderwall! Hey? That's going to be sick.
That would be awesome.
I hope they do Wonderwall.
Blake and Iceman need to have a late night party at the Gathering.
Gathering?
Exactly
I'll give her that one,
Yeah.
but I don't. Still, it's bullshit. Late night party at the Gathering sounds fresh as fuck. Super Gather's gonna be dope this year. I'll tell you what, listen, I got so many good ideas, but never execute them because I'm lazy as fuck. And if I have somebody like the Iceman right behind me, motivating me, saying, hey, you wanted to do this, I'm here to help you do it, let's do it, I get shit done. I definitely spent an extensive amount of time in private conversations with Brooklyn Menace last year for the Gathering we were just at. This year, 2018, about like him bringing some electronic equipment down and playing some fucking live, spinning some live music because he like used to be a DJ.
Yeah.
Let's eat a
And
okay,
it was close.
Challenge $10
I'm with you, Matthew.
per mint.
Fuck yeah, Matthew's a fucking girl.
These aren't mints; they're root beer flavored candies, and I'm gonna eat another one because you said mint.
Karaoke Christmas fundraiser.
Tastes like a Fago Armageddon.
Jetwash WHY. 219 days until Super Gathering.
It's gonna be so sick. Hopefully they don't change the fucking thing to a different venue. It's gotta be Legend Valley. Because last year in St. Clown, or whatever, in 2016, Insane Clown Posse said, we're going to the mountains! I'll never forget that part. Violent J was on stage at the ICP seminar, and that's exactly what he fucking said. He goes, we're going to the mountains! Like a fucking retard. It was so... It just stuck out to me. And then I was like, fuck, now I have to drive 20 hours to Colorado? That sucks.
Which didn't happen.
It's funny that I wouldn't have driven to Colorado, but I would drive to Oklahoma. It's the same distance.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
I think you would have ended up going to Colorado if it was there. I think you would have ended up doing it. And I think it would have turned out so much better if it was there. That's right, we're all fucking girls here.
Crystal Forest.
I only ever went, other than to Oklahoma City, I've only been to gatherings at the fucking...
Poop.
Oklahoma. No, sorry, fucking Ohio.
You've only what?
I have only attended gatherings of the Juggalo, Gathering of the Juggalos events.
In Ohio.
In Ohio, at Legend Valley in Thornville, Ohio, and one in Oklahoma City. Look, this is nothing, because people like Rob Bowling... Oh, bro, I can't fucking wait to come to Canada and chill.
Well, shit, Dylan, why aren't you going to the fucking gathering, bro?
Rob Bowling, how many gatherings did you go to? Just throw that one out in the chat. Jetwash Mima's at work.
Yeah, she's working.
Look, this means nothing, okay? Because there's juggalos that have been going to every single fucking gathering, basically. You know what I'm saying?
7.
But when you break it down, 7 gatherings of 20. Of 20, he's gone to 7. I've been to 5.
Shit.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And for sure I'm going to fucking this one in Ohio. So...
Next week shall
I've been, you know, when you say I've been to 5 out of the 20 gatherings,
same Jordan.
when I've been to 5 of the 20, 5 of 19 gatherings, 20?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like that much, but I went to a quarter of all the gatherings that have ever happened.
25%, bro.
That's crazy,
That is
right?
pretty crazy.
I only got 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 14, 15, 17.
2016. 2018. W Anchor.
Dylan Justice went to 3
No,
of
you
them.
didn't go to
Hey,
Oklahoma.
Dylan Justice went to 3 gatherings. 9, 16, and 18.
14. 15. 17. Rod will be at Ballast too. It's gonna be fresh.
Hell yeah, it's
That's
gonna be.
a lot.
Dude, the Gathering of the Juggalos is the greatest thing in the world. And I'm so grateful,
That's
thankful,
pretty
and
fucking
lucky
dope.
that it's so close. I didn't realize where Illinois was, bro, on a map.
Yeah.
Okay? I didn't. I never would have went to the Gathering if I knew where Illinois was. But it's so fucking close. Like, I could have driven to that Gathering from Detroit just a couple hours. Not much longer. Maybe 8 hours max, I think.
Yeah.
10 hours tops. And that's overstating it because you just have to drive across Michigan into Illinois.
First gathering for 2019.
And you can clear from Detroit to, like...
addicted to watching Indiana Jones movies and tomato soup.
I never watched an Indiana Jones movie.
Mardi Gras greatest in the world.
What's wrong with you,
Peoria
man?
was one of my favorites.
05 was the Mud Gathering, right? I didn't go to that one. And listen, if you don't listen, just give me this one, okay? Give me this one. If you don't physically go to the Gathering of the Juggalos, can you still say that you like attended the event somehow? If I paid for the pay-per-views?
Returns tonight, no
If you paid for the pay-per-views.
Yeah, because there was at least 2 Gathering of the Juggalos. What was the year that Ice Cube did the main stage?
They did a pay-per-view gathering?
Bro, it was the IPPV? Fuck yeah. What was the year that Ice Cube fucking slammed it out of the park? That was the same year that the Juggalo Justice on the guy who stole the fucking the whip, the guy who stole shit from people's campsites got caught, and Juggalo Justice rained down on him, and they destroyed his car. And there's some 2011, yeah, and there's some live streams.
Claim if you weren't there.
Like it's supposed to hold a contest for donations for what?
You tell him, Rob.
Contest to try and take
The winner gets to go with Blake to the Super Gather. Listen, I'll say this now because everybody has good intentions, but I can't guarantee in this moment that I'll follow through. But I think for Super Gather and for all the kindness that we got in 2018 from everybody, we should split. I'm not putting you in a position, but we should split on a ticket. And we should give a ticket away. We should give a Gathering of the Juggalos admission ticket away.
Maybe.
It should be 200 American bucks, like 130 bucks. Those people gave you $1,000. Remember that while you're saying maybe, okay?
Okay, I'll remember.
Okay.
You think day one people are gonna buy out lots of merch?
I don't care about the merch, man. I can't talk about it anymore. But what was I just saying? Something
Dylan will
awesome.
chip in.
Car Pass 2? Can't claim to be at Riddle Box Juggalo Day if you watched it on PPV. Get Boy Blue.
Oh, that's what I was saying. So I guess I did not attend those Gathering of the Juggalos events. But there was at least 2 years.
Juggalos don't want no picture.
Like, fuck, man. Was it at 2 years of IPPV? There was the Juggalo Justice year. That's Ice Cube. That's Ric Flair. That's Charlie Sheen. That's that
Why
Juggalo
didn't I go to
Justice
that
with the
fucking
whip.
gathering?
And that was like...
Iceman, but remember though,
was all those things...
to $1,000. Only going to buy lots.
And you know what else they did for the IPPV events on that thing? They had the fucking legends and icons. Hey? JCW legends and icons, bro. Fucking look that up on your phone and get a little, if you can get like
it's unlikely that
a card, a fight card. If you can get a fight card for JCW legends and icons,
Legends and icons?
yeah, you can go on YouTube right now and search Insane Clown Posse legends and icons. Bro, that is some good fucking wrestling. Everybody showed up to
Charlie
that.
Sheen and Screech fucking Ron Jeremy. Right on Spooky, will you be there? Is ITA
Something to cross the bridge?
$5.
How much does it cost to cross the international bridge? $5 American. You could just call it the bridge. $5 American or $6.25 Canadian. Each way, each time you ride the bridge.
No at Jordan Puro.
Okay, the fight card right here. Holy shit.
Yeah, see? Read some of them out.
Greg Valentine versus Tito Santana. Amazing. Brutus the Barber Beefcake versus Carlito. This is the 15-man Battle Royal. So Brutus Beefcake, Carlito, Disco Inferno, I don't know, Doink the Clown, Headbanger Mosh, Headbanger Thrasher, Jim Duggan, Jimmy Snuka, Rikishi, Rob Conway, Ronnie Garvin, Tony Atlas, Eugene, Viscera, Zach Gowen.
Zach Gowen's one-legged fucking wrestler.
Oh, is he really? I've never seen him before. Tag team match, the Midnight Express, Bobby Eaton and Dennis Condrey versus the Rock and Roll Express. Oh no, I was thinking of somebody else. Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson. I don't know them either. Let's see. 7-way match, Too Cold Scorpio, Al Snow, Balls Mahoney, Raven, Rhino, Sabu, and Shane Douglas.
Take the bridge, Jordan. Don't worry about saving 75 cents. Don't worry about saving 75 cents because you get off the bridge and it's a straight shot to my house. If you get off at the tunnel, you gotta do some navigating around downtown. And honestly, it's just easier to take the fucking bridge, right?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Did you read all of them?
Yeah, I did. That was
dope, right?
Yeah.
That's available for free on YouTube right now. Some pirated thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was another IPPV that I fucking paid for whenever that year was.
2011.
Dude, 2011 gathering I attended on my couch. It was dope. Dude, I'll never forget how fucking fresh watching Ice Cube on my double. It was double TVs at the time.
Yeah.
Remember when we had the dualies? Dude, it was so good.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
We were fucking... I was having to go outside and do perimeter walks around my house because the music, the audio, the video was shit. The video for the IPPV was shit in 2011. The video sucked. The video kept stuttering and it was really hard to fucking watch. But the audio quality, bro, the fucking audio quality was absolutely phenomenal. And that's what I was saying. I had to do perimeter walks outside of my yard because I didn't want to bother anybody with the bass. But I wanted to fucking crank it because it was so fucking dope. Ice Cube, man. I know I keep saying it, but Ice Cube at the gathering was fresh as fuck. And then, remember when Ric Flair was on the stage and he was going to introduce the next fucking...
Come, Jordan.
He was going to introduce the next act, and somebody threw a water bottle or something at him, and he goes, "Okay, have a good night." And then he fucking walked off the stage, and he never... Ric Flair never came out for the rest of the night to do any more intros. And there must have been maybe one or two more, I think, intros that he had to do of acts because he was hosting the main stage that night. But somebody threw water at him. He was like, "Have a good night." And he fucking... Yeah, I remember that.
That was a great Ric Flair impression.
Well, because he's like deaf, right? Or something? Because he doesn't...
Take me to a good local food joint.
Gyros more. A1.
Get a gyro?
I just remember this cause I caught up on all the videos I missed, but you do know you can get Minecraft on PS4 LOL.
Yeah, but I don't want the Bedrock edition. I want the Java edition on PC.
That's what I'm saying, Rob. A gyro. Yeah.
Big Jordan a gyro.
We'll do whoa, Tan Mickle. Whoa. But see, do you mean the actual Essex A1 though?
Or do you mean one of the other A1s? Major dick.
And the one that was in LaSalle was fucking horrible. It was disgusting the 2 times I tried it.
No. I don't know about
the
that
Essex one. Fucking delicious, bro.
But guess what else? The Gyros and More in Windsor at the corner of...
Yeah,
it's not that good.
It's different, that's right.
It's not good.
The one
There's a bunch of those around now, eh?
Terrible.
Gyro is a Donair.
Yeah, the LaSalle one is fucking
Gyro and a
disgusting.
Donair the same thing?
I don't know what a Donair is.
Gyro is lamb meat, anyway.
Just making sure
lamb meat
you
tzatziki.
knew.
Oh, fuck yeah, we'll get fucking gyros on Friday night, and then we'll do Chinese...
Was it Friday night? What night did we go to...
Laughing.
What did we do?
We
went to Twistmas on Friday.
Was Friday. So Friday night we go to Twistmas. And guess
Are you about to do this story right now that I think you're gonna do?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right.
Somebody commented on it.
Oh, did they?
I left it. So I said, "What was a good night about you?" And you're like, "Blah blah blah."
Oh yeah, I forgot
I left it in the video.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Anyways, yeah. So Friday night there. Should I tell the whole? Yeah, I guess so. Whatever. So Friday night,
We only got 15 seconds left.
we're heading to we're heading to Twistmas, and we're going across the bridge. And I wanted to take.
Oh, listen. Can we do ice advice for this one?
I guess
Obviously,
so.
the advice
Yeah, I
is
guess
don't
so.
do that. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second.
Yeah, Jet Wash wants it too.
Meltdown with the Iceman.
No, this is going to be a nice advice.
2 joints, ha 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 ha.
Listen. Are you a fucking stupid idiot? Do you not even know how to keep your whole goddamn life together? Do you have a fucking drug problem that is just rampantly out of control, destroying relationships with your fucking close family and friends? Then get your goddamn life together, fucking buck up, put one fucking foot behind your ankle like this, and fucking perk your fucking shoulders up, and stick out them titties, and let it fucking rain down all over your face right now. When we get our dumb asses into some ice advice. Oh, fuck, I love it. Okay, go ahead.
So let me tell you a little story here. Friday night, we're going to Twistmas. There's 4 of us in the car. 2 of us decided to go to Twistmas. We were going to take a tab each, or so. Anyways, I had mine in a little piece of foil inside a Ziploc bag. So we decided that we didn't want to take it too early in case we got. Actually,
don't clump me in with you. I had nothing to do with that.
No, it's thanks to you that. I'm thanking you that I didn't take it too early, because you mentioned that. What if we get stuck in the office for an hour or so? That would have sucked. So we decided that going across the bridge, we'll pop it. That way, if we do get stuck in there, it won't be so bad.
Don't clump me in with you. I'm not part of the fucking we. I'm just saying. Continue.
So anyways, I took it out of the plastic bag, took it out of the foil, ate it, put the Ziploc bag back in my pocket. At which point, this guy here decides to immediately, obviously because you saw me put the bag back in my pocket.
Both of you guys were fucking around.
To tell us the story about when he went with another buddy to the States there, and the customs guys were searching his coat and pulled out a sandwich bag out of his coat, and they grilled him about it. And he's straight cut. No drugs, no nothing. Yeah. Very straight cut. And he's like, no, man, no, it was just my lunch. That was my sandwich. But, so when Blake said that to me, I'm like, well, fuck, man, I don't want to get caught with this fucking Ziploc bag in my pocket then, because then they're going to grill me. So I reached back into my pocket. Now, keep in mind, I emptied my coat before I left. Fucking emptied it.
Yeah, I checked my truck.
I reached into my pocket and I grabbed the fucking Ziploc bag. I fucking pull it out of my pocket because I'm going to throw it out the window as we're crossing the bridge. And I look at my fucking hand. There's 2 Ziploc bags. And in the other Ziploc bag was 2 fucking joints. And like literally, I looked at Buddy beside me. I looked at my hand. I looked back at Buddy. He's like, "What's in your hand?" I'm like, "Fuck, man!" Right out the window.
I'm sitting in the front passenger seat and we're quiet because there's no windows open. And then, I tell the story and then I just see him start rifling through his things. And I'm like, and then all of a sudden I hear the window go, all this air's coming in and shit. And then it goes, whatever, I can't do it.
Then
I'm like, what just happened? And I figured you just threw an empty bag out.
Yeah.
Fucking I figured all you did was throw
I was
going to
leave it at that, out. But Buddy had to fucking tell you what I had.
Just couple joints.
But and then Mima, she's driving. We pull up to the booth like literally 30 seconds later. I mean, we were over onto the American side of the bridge. Okay, give me a minute here. I need to calm down.
Why so Canadian? Damn, Blake needs a job making noises for cartoons.
Like, we were literally coming down the bridge when I found him and threw him out the window. You could see the booth in plain view.
We were definitely cruising towards
Mima the booth. Pulls up to the friggin' booth, and what's fucking standing? You got the guy inside the booth, and then you got another customs officer outside the booth with a fucking drug sniffing dog right there. If I didn't get rid of that, we would have been fucked. Fucked! So anyways... Here's the advice I got for you. no matter what you think, you may think you got everything, you got nothing in your fucking pockets. You make sure you check everything crossing the fucking border, because, man, I cannot believe how close it was for me to get busted there. And we would have been fucked.
Oh, it's
yeah,
so
right?
shit.
Because I would have been. I would have went to jail on fucking acid. I can't do that.
They would have been processing you and shit.
Yeah.
So what's your advice?
My advice is to make sure, man. Fucking check, double check, triple check, 10 fucking times check to make sure you ain't got nothing on you when you're crossing the border, because it's that fucking easy to get caught. To not just get caught, but to just forget something or miss something on you. Oh man, that would not be fresh. That would not be fresh. Not in Detroit.
All right, do this then.
So yeah, ice. Advice.
That's pretty good fucking advice, man.
Hell no.
Don't take drugs across the border.
Yeah. Well, no, you can take them and then cross the border. But
don't take drugs across the border.
Don't carry drugs across the border.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can take drugs and cross the border. That's no problem.
That one's scary too.
I've done that lots of times.
That one is fucking scary too, my dude.
I remember when Pink Floyd concert, we had sugar cubes that had LSD dropped on it, liquid LSD dropped on them, and we put them in our iced tea and just drank them while crossing the border. Another time we put them up in here in foil and saran wrap, because we were going to a buddy's place to stay for the weekend. We didn't want to take them right away. So, but in case we did get pulled over, we would have just swallowed them and then whatever. We've been really high.
Open mouth. Neutral face. Slightly smiling face. Grinning face with squinting eyes.
Like, whoa, oh man, my fingerprints.
DJ Horrorcore, what's up? That's a name I don't remember seeing in the chat for a while.
About?
Look at me, I'm turning into a plop of a human.
Yeah, me too, don't worry.
On white.
Definitely a time killer. Hell no, until it wears off. Yeah, right? Like, whoa, oh man, my fingerprints. What are you talking about, Ninja? Is there something else up here about your fingerprints? Back to the earth from which it came. Yeah, that's right. Back to the earth from which it came. And then, you know, we're crossing back into Canada.
He smoked one of those joints with me a week prior, and they were shit.
Weed, yeah.
If we would have got busted for shitty weed, I would have been so pissed.
My neighbor gave it to me. It was shit. But on the way back across, I'm trying to tell Mima, slow down, man. We might find it. Let's go pick it up.
Yeah. Imagine Mima stopping with a bunch of fucking semi-trucks in the fucking other lane.
Concert and I remember
Did you look? No, I couldn't look.
No?
She's going too fast. Shooting crocodile.
Getting interrogated high on acid, ha 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 ha.
Oh, yeah, see, that would have been crazy.
Please don't do that anymore. Throw joints out the window.
Oh yeah, no, I won't do that anymore.
Users lose drugs or forget about them.
There was one other time when I happened to be on acid that I also threw away drugs. There was me and a bunch of friends and my brother, and we were down on Texas Road, and all of us were on acid. And I had some joints in my cigarette pack. We're just hanging out, you know. It's a dead end road. It's closed off. There's a cemetery right there, and all of a sudden the cops decide to pull down the road. So right away I fucking tossed my cigarette pack over into the ditch, and then we couldn't find it again after they left. Or no, we didn't even get a chance. They made us leave, and while they sat there.
I think I told this story on Positive Vibes before. Story. I know that I have, but I don't think I've told it in a while.
It's gone.
It happened.
That was Mima's tooth. We yanked her tooth out of her face. I did that. It was easy.
Danny boy, what's up?
And then I took her to my dentist, who is the best. And we got her registered as a new patient, so we're going to start taking her. She's got great teeth. Mima doesn't have bad teeth. She's not gross mouth or anything. Yeah. But going to the dentist is important, and now we got her situated with that, so that's dope. I got a story about mushrooms.
Did you get it all straightened out with the things?
The benefits stuff? No, she's working on it. I don't have an update.
Yeah, you do have a pretty good stream story.
Getting pulled over at the Kansas border, canine and everything.
Yeah, but acid doesn't smell?
Blake,
yeah, it doesn't have a... I don't think it has any...
Years. Blue caps, let's go.
Oh, Spooky, you've been asking me about shows. You asked me if I was going to try to attend something. Rob Bowling also invited me to go to the Esham and Violent J show in Toledo.
Me.
So tell me in the chat, please, right now, what the date is for that Violent J Esham Toledo show. I think I should try to go to that. You should be there, and Rob and Cass and maybe some other people I know will be there.
Oh, fuck.
I want to tell my mushroom story. Go ahead.
Okay. You tell your story after I'm done then. Okay. Because I just noticed here, Danny Boy said one time he had to ditch a 10-strip in a van of Pepsi after getting pulled over at the Kansas border, canine and everything. One time, fucking ridiculous how stupid I was when I did this. I was in an apartment building at a buddy's place, and I had a cigarette pack with 40 hits of acid in it. And I was just going downstairs to the Zares right next door to grab something to eat. And I had the cigarette pack with hits in it, and a cigarette pack with one cigarette in it. And I was sure I knew which pocket was which, right?
Idiot.
I used that one pack to keep the door open because it's a security door. And when I came back, the pack was gone. I didn't really think nothing of it. And then I go to reach for my acid, and I got a cigarette. And I'm like, what the fuck? 40 fucking hits, gone.
You're dumb.
Okay, let's hear you, bud.
My mushroom story is just that I saw this guy, and I was supposed to... He gave me some mushrooms to sell, and I took the shrooms, and then I left his place, and I went to... So I got these shrooms I'm supposed to fucking flip for this kid, and then I go downtown, and I see my homeboys, and we get lunch, and we're sitting at the fucking place eating... And then we leave lunch. It's all relative because it was all like within like a block of itself. So we leave for lunch, and as we're leaving lunch, I'm like, oh man, I totally forgot I got that fucking girl's phone number, man. Right? Whatever, the girl is completely unimportant, but it was definitely a girl's phone number. And I think it must have been a girl that the boys wanted too, you know what I'm saying? But I got it. And so I got the number. So we leave lunch and we're walking down the fucking sidewalk. We're walking down the road to the parking. And I'm like, oh man, I got her number, bro. And I reach in my pocket and I pull it out, and it's just a folded up piece of paper because it's like 2003, right? And it smells like the girl, bro, right? So I'm like, it smells like her, dude. So I'm passing it all around to two homies. There was only two homies. Pass it around to the two homies. They're like, yeah, man, right? And then we get out to the car and shit. And the truth is, one homeboy's got all the weed on him. The other homeboy's got a little bit of coke on him, legit. I'm holding a half an ounce of mushrooms, legit. And without going into great detail, the way that the cocaine was packaged in Quebec at that time, or where I was buying it from, it was getting packed a specific way that had waste, and we had a bunch of that waste in the vehicle, indicating that we were wrapping up packages of cocaine for resale.
Yeah.
That's just speculation, okay? But, you know, homeboy had a pocket full of blow on him. That's for real. And I had these shrooms. But the point is, we're smelling this phone number just a couple times. And then we walk down the alley to parking, and we're at the parking. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, these fucking cops show up, bro. Right out of fucking nowhere. And there's like, not only is that cocaine fucking paraphernalia in the car, but also there's some empty beer bottles because we're just young. We do whatever we want. These cops come, bro, and they fucking segregate us. Only maybe like 50 feet or fucking 40 feet apart from each other on top of the parking garage. And like each cop is interrogating each of us, and all of us are like, we don't know what you're talking about. Like, what were you smelling? He was like, what were you smelling? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. What was I smelling? Like, I genuinely, none of us knew.
Really?
What was what they searched the car and everything. We were so lucky they didn't find that paraphernalia type shit.
No kidding.
And then in the end, the cop turned around, and for just like a split second, there was no eyes on me, and I'm standing at the top of this parking garage, so I fucking yoinked this fucking half ounce of shrooms out of my pocket, and it dropped down on the ground like 3 stories down.
Yeah, definitely.
So in the end, after I dropped the shrooms, you know, maybe I'm telling you out of chronological order, but the point is, after I ditched the shrooms, I finally had this realization. What was I smelling? The perfume of the girl on the fucking piece of paper. So I'm like, oh, it was this! It was this! And then all the dudes, homeboys, are looking at me. They're like, you're a fucking idiot. I'm like, you smelled it too! You smelled it too! So I showed it to the cop. I'm like, it's just a phone number for a girl. That's all it was. Nobody got busted for any of the drugs they were holding.
Oh my God.
I fucking moseyed on down to the bottom of the fucking, of the thing at the end of it all and picked up the shrooms off the ground. Thankfully, nobody took them. And I was like, bros, we have to fucking celebrate. So I split that fucking half ounce up between the 3 of us. We got super lit that night.
Is that the
and
night
then the
you
guy
were
that I was supposed to sell the weed, the shrooms for was kind of a bitch anyway. So I was just like, yeah, the cops came and I had to ditch them, and that's what happened. And that's exactly how that shit went down, bro. Dude, I was so fucking scared that I was gonna get arrested for some kind of association, or they were gonna see where I was standing and look over the thing and see it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Down there?
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that was a crazy one.
Oh,
like
Danny boy, why'd you have to do
He's
that?
watching right now.
I hate that word. It's not even a word. It's not a fucking word. Who's watching? Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe he's watching right now.
432 hertz shit.
Hey, buddy, that had the shrooms. He's watching the show right now. Now he knows the truth.
No. Definitely he's not. Definitely he's not. That was a long time ago, almost 20 years ago now.
That's my autocorrect Iceman face with tears of joy.
My autocorrect doesn't do that. Cause it ain't happening.
drug war stories.
You know, like if I actually were to try and recall times that I've been tripping out on acid, I can't. It's so hard for me to actually tell a story of a trip that I've had, because it was just so fucked up.
I remember the last year that Twisted performed at the Gathering. I was wrecked on acid.
Yeah.
I took 2 hits of this crazy shit, and I was all fucked up. And we had this prime spot down at main stage in front of the speaker on the left side. And like the music was like, the bass frequencies were so intense, they were passing right through me, dude. And I was wearing the fireworks glasses all night, dude, so I couldn't fucking see anything. And like I started crying and shit because I was like, you know, listen, fuck you if you don't like it, okay? Twisted was on stage, and there was this fucking split, but before Twisted didn't fucking do the Juggalo March, I had a completely different opinion of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew they wanted to leave Psychopathic, blah, 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 blah. Before they didn't do the march, I still held them in a higher regard. And they were playing music that helped fucking, you know, shape who I am as an adult. It's not just Insane Clown, but it's all music, you know? Yeah. But as being a juggalo, it's undeniable that both Twisted and Insane Clown Posse helped mold. So anyway, with that fucking, you know, footnote known, I'm high on these 2 hits of acid, and I don't even remember what fucking song it was now. But I'm fucking balling, bro. Like, I'm fucking bawling.
Really?
I'm so emotional on acid now. Just crying about the way, about the way that I feel. I'm so fucking happy. You know what I mean? Euphorically happy. And this music is affecting me in that way. And that was fucking amazing. But we were in this prime spot in front of the speaker. No water. We didn't have any water. We weren't drinking anything. I was so fucking dehydrated. And then comes the clip. Then comes that infamous clip. You know it? And that's I finally got in the camper and fucking got some water in me. It was brutal. But yeah, that was such a great time, man. I remember Onyx performed that night. I remember Twisted performed that night. And I remember when Onyx performed, it was right as I was starting to ramp up. And
Wadu hack.
Wizard of the Hood, I was only on a mild amount of mushrooms, and I went up to the stage with Rick and fucking Ross, with Roach Bong and Ross, and I always jump in, you know, and they didn't. I went, they didn't follow behind, or it was hard for them as fast as I was going. And I ended up watching Wizard of the Hood essentially in the middle of fucking main stage, but alone.
Yeah.
You know?
Really?
Yeah, it was alright, but it was whatever. I wish I would have stayed with the boys.
Never done DMT. I don't know if I would ever go.
Got my first period.
Listen, fuck you, Will. I didn't. It's not like that. You've never been so overwhelmed with euphoria. You've never been so overwhelmed with euphoria and pure adrenaline and just like unfiltered.
$10 super chat.
Somebody sent $10. $10 from Dan Mickle.
Oh,
whoop
sweet.
whoop.
Thanks,
Dan Mickle was a guest on the show
Yeah,
recently.
he was.
Thanks, buddy.
2 weeks ago. You gotta come back, Dan.
Juggalo love at Dan.
Did he say? Did he leave a message? Did he leave a message with the super chat or just the money? But yeah, Twisted, High on Acid. Oh, Onyx came out and they had some fog on the stage and some blue and green lights made it look like this deep holograph. And it was crazy to me. And then I had to put the fireworks glasses back on because reality was too intense. So like, okay, Iceman, I'm gonna keep going on about it, okay? I'm high on acid. I'm wearing fireworks glasses. I'm dancing. I'm sweating in front of this speaker that's just, the bass is literally rumbling right through me. And look, man, I wasn't floating. I wasn't fucking floating above the crowd of people, looking down at a crowd of people. But I was extremely high on these 2 hits of acid, completely out of my mind, bawling from pure happiness and euphoria, and sweat and tears and fireworks glasses. And for a few moments, I feel as if I did have like a form of an out-of-body experience whereby I'm standing there, I'm high as fuck, and I can't see anything in front of me except a kaleidoscope of fireworks fucking glasses, and sweat is, you know, diffracting that. So, like, I'm literally living in a kaleidoscope.
The big time.
Yeah, and it was just like, and I loved every fucking, like, every second of that was just like a real pure type of fucking bliss, you know what I mean? And I haven't experienced emotions like set on by drugs like that since then. But fuck, man, is feeling that way ever fucking exhausting, dude?
Yeah.
It fucking makes my mind
I've
race.
never had that kind of
Niagara Falls.
Hell's Pit, Buffalo, Niagara Falls.
As long as you're at a peaceful campsite, I like it. Big smile.
And our campsite.
I never did DMT. I would try it.
I'm not sure.
It's only 15 minutes. You take acid. Imagine having... I guess you compare it to, like, condensing a 12-hour acid trip into 12 minutes.
Case of Fable hit me, so that's why I took a case from Hell's Pit Gathering. The Hell's Pit set last year was so odd but so good.
I've had... In the past, when I used to do a lot of acid back in the day, I've had bad trips. But the funny thing about my bad trips was, like
I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
I'd be tripping out fucking bad, like seriously, thinking that this is it. My mind is gonna fucking go off into the fucking space lands or something. But then once I came down and it was all done, I'm like, that was fucking cool. That's the trip I want again.
I had a really bad trip on ecstasy, speed, and cocaine one night. Obviously with alcohol and weed too. That's a given. But I just was like, I felt like shit, and I thought I was gonna die, and I kept like waking up in the middle of the night.
I haven't seen you out in a while.
Bronx Sushi, what up? I'm gonna fight you in general. In general, I don't care what opinions you have. Put them up.
Doing wink.
Anyway, so yeah, drug stories, that's dope as fuck. That's dope as fuck.
Yeah, it is dope
drug
as fuck.
Stories are fun.
Dope stories are dope as fuck.
Who does the jokes where...
Same goes for shrooms too, I think.
Shrooms make me extremely... Like, all psychedelics make me antisocial because I guess I just don't get even though earlier I was describing I had an out-of-body experience, nobody was fucking bothering me. You know what I mean? I was standing next to the homies. I felt safe. I felt secure. I was wilding out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was around me, and it was all good. And I just felt good. I felt good in that moment, but nobody was talking to me.
Yeah.
It's when I take those things and then have to start talking and like...
It is impossible to have a good trip with acid.
When I do shrooms, I gotta get the fuck away from everybody. I don't know.
Thinking I was gonna get
one time I learned that psilocybin was a fucking poison, so literally now, every time I take shrooms, I think to myself, I'm poisoning myself. And what I feel right now is my body reacting to the poison.
But I mean...
And then I'm just like, oh, I'm poisoned. I gotta go.
Technically, anything you take that gets you high is a poison.
Doing shrooms in the woods by yourself is epic.
I don't know about that, man. I get fucking lost.
Even Super Mario gets the bad shroom. Honesty, I don't like shrooms at the gathering.
I don't mind any drugs, but it's just, I gotta be in the right frame of mind. And a lot of me is like... If I like just talking to people, man, I just, even though I can do whatever I want and juggalos understand what's up and they don't cast judgment and this and that, juggalo bullshit.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. That doesn't change the way that I think about things. You know what I mean? Like, tell the story at Killjoy Club.
Oh, yeah, like literally, that's the way he was the whole fucking show. Like, he just sat there watching like this back and forth, and he fucking looked back at me, and that was, how long was the show, an hour and a half?
Maybe, yeah, did a while.
That's all people would walk up to him, he'd be like, oh, yeah.
I don't like that. I like the way the drugs make me feel, but...
Honestly, I kind of understand that, because I have a hard time communicating when I'm like that. I do. I have a hard time getting the words out, basically.
Yeah.
Till the sun came up. When dimethyltryptamine intervenes, you'll forget some things. 5 senses for being weighed. No triple beam to get trippy G. Just a vacation TR.
The sociability, my ability to be social on those drugs is hindered so greatly that it doesn't cause me any negative feelings. It's just like, oh, I'm high right now. That's how I am. Leave me alone. It's not.
Yeah.
But then later I feel bad, you know? Oh, you were talking to me, and I was just like, leave me the fuck alone.
That's the way I am on acid. I'd rather people just leave me alone when I'm on it, for the most part.
So, I don't know where I'm going with that. I don't know. We'll go for a couple more minutes.
Acid and cocaine cancel each other out. True fact.
I don't know about that.
I did some cocaine. I did some cocaine on acid at the gathering, and
wasn't that the Twisted night?
Oh yeah, it was. Yes, it was. And I remember my eyes were fucking beginning to roll into the back of my head uncontrollably.
Yeah.
And I thought I was gonna fucking pass out, like not like pass out from like I don't know. To sensationalize it, I guess like a drug overdose without dying.
Yeah,
like I was gonna go to bed. I was like, it's bedtime.
Well, I've done that on acid where I just go to bed and I lay down and I'm out, but I'm still like subconscious. It's not like I'm sleeping, but I'm not awake, and I just lay there in kind of like a dream state, sort of.
A less dramatic story is one time I took 2 hits of ecstasy and then found out that there actually was no party. So I immediately went to lay down and I fell asleep. And then I woke up sober.
Yeah.
Slept for like 8 hours pretty good. Woke up. Maybe not effective. I mean, I was probably baselining all the time at that time. But I just took 2 hits and went to sleep immediately, and then woke up and didn't really feel like too
I've done that
fucked
before
up.
on purpose. You didn't feel fucked up?
Not too fucked up.
Because I've done that. Well, I took a lot though. Because that was back in the day when I was taking 6 or 8 at a time. But I did that on purpose, where I popped 6, and because I was extremely tired from work, so I'm like, I know I'll be able to fall asleep. So I popped them, laid down, and about an hour later, my fucking eyes just popped right open. I'm like, wow.
Come over, Spooky. You fell asleep on MDMA? Back in my day, we only had ecstasy.
Dylan. I'd rep Ridus or Lotus.
What's up? You trying to say something to somebody?
Wasn't real mama then.
It's my boss.
Okay.
LOL.
But he's not bugging me rudely. He's actually being.
All right. Well, by the sound of the tone, the show is over. I think it went really good with virtually zero awkward fucking silences. We nailed fucking. Is September 28th the day that they got signed to M&E?
2018.
September 28th, 2018.
So they were just signed this year?
Yeah. Oh yeah, this year.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Anyway, thank you to everybody that came out and watched this episode of Positive Vibes Live. I'm really fucking grooving hardcore on releasing those grow shows on Tuesdays and banging everything out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and leaving the rest of the week open. And I like it like that a lot. So definitely no Friday shows from us on the Not Slim 1 show for a while. We still do have planned excuse me. We do have a show still planned on December 28th over on Studio 17.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So we're going to get some people involved with that. And that'll be fun. And yeah, that's it. Like, with only 2 or 3 weeks left of the year 2018.
Thanks, Spooky.
There's not much popping off. Ross and Jordan coming down for big ballas.
Are you serious, Bronx Tipsy? Well, I'm sorry, we gotta go. I gotta go to bed. Whoop, whoop.
Funny night.
Poop suit?
Yeah, we gotta go put on our poop suit and get our condom toque.
A poop suit and a condom too. It sounds so sick, bro. I love it.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up? Hey,
Oh,
Nicole
Nicole!
Egger, right
How'd
at
she
the
get
fucking
over there?
wire. The music just ended. The show's
And we
over.
were even on late.
But,
We got lucky to
She
catch
got
us.
her prize, bro. She got her Misery
boy,
CD and her Hell's Cellar CD. And
pin.
the Gathering of the Juggalos
And,
Whoopstock hat pin and the Willow Bee Rags
Yep.
Magical Bag of Poop
Yeah.
single exclusively released only at the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome,
Just
man.
15 more minutes, Mom. Please.
That's up to Iceman. I mean, we already played the outro.
I mean, we could.
You got it.
We're here. We'll give you 15 more minutes.
Yeah, man, just fuck. The Gathering, bro, so
Okay.
fucking sick, bro. I just can't stop talking about it
Okay.
tonight. I love it. I'm really stoked that you're trying to fucking go to
Yeah.
Super Gather. And,
They just better not fucking raise the price exponentially because it's super gather.
super expensive
Yeah,
Gather.
right?
Well, they fucking jumped up the RV
Bala
camp.
lots.
The Bala lots went up $50, and the regular tickets only went up like a couple bucks. But they were like,
Oh, did they go up? I thought they stayed the same.
if they stayed the same or went up, they were still under
I am
$200.
trying to go.
Yeah.
It'll be 200.
Yeah, 200 just for the ticket.
15 more with ketchup and mustard.
Damn it! Now I feel like we should have named the show that.
No, man, I'm so proud that those fucking seeds sprouted in 42 hours,
That
dude.
is
Or
awesome.
less than
Well,
42
four
hours.
of them have. I really hope that one fucking sprouts that didn't already break open. I'm hoping that the canna start will give it the jump it needs to fucking break through that shell.
Yeah.
I really am.
I mean, all the other ones split, and that one did not.
Yeah.
So, but still, an 11 out of 12 turnaround isn't that bad. I never was banking on those Fat Albert seeds at all, honestly. As soon as I saw the water go cloudy, I was like, nah, these are fucking cooked.
that sucked. What are you gonna do? Can't
Rob
grow 'em all.
Bowling says rent a house. That's what they did.
They had a nice place with that they got there.
They
eh?
were like living in a silo or
Yep.
something.
It was fucking dope.
You know what? I like the camper. That's why I bought it. It houses me very well.
Yeah.
And
The
I
only thing-
upgraded to the generator this year.
That house, how far away was that, Rob? Wasn't that like 30 minutes or something away? 30 or 40 minutes?
And that's another thing. Like, I want to fucking...
Like, the shows
I
are
like
going.
to be there.
Yeah.
I like to be there on the grounds. I like to stay up,
Yeah.
you know. I like to film and get super fucked up.
I might... Oh, I thought Cass said it was farther than that. That's not too bad then. Because I was going to say, I mean, a hotel 15 minutes away, that'd be kind of not that bad. You can jump back and forth easy enough.
Yeah, but you have to pay like $100 plus a night for that hotel when a baller lot is only $450.
Yeah.
And the gas that you have to pay and the amount of time that you spend driving.
That's true.
Overall, I would spend...
New air conditioner.
I mean, but I have
It's not the air conditioner that's the problem.
I have to spend the
else.
gas to pull the camper for 4 hours, which is like $100 American. It's a full tank and a quarter.
Yeah.
Tank and an eighth. A tank and an eighth with a full load with a camper.
And the older your truck gets, the more gas it'll keep using.
Thanks, Ice.
No problem. I just wanted to get that out there.
Thanks.
20. What's 20, Rob? Oh, now you're changing your mind, eh?
New air conditioner? No, I didn't get a new air conditioner in the camper.
I don't think you need one. It's not the air conditioner that's the problem. It's the way you park the fucking camper.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that.
I didn't.
No, I forget everything, bro.
I know you do, man.
I forget everything. Yeah, I forgot all about that fucking water damage that occurred.
But we still got to do something with that window area, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of red tape on the camper this year, sealing some shit up.
Yeah, Tommy did a good job sealing that.
That part, and I had to put some on the other side, like where the power cable goes, because...
Oh, you know what? Somebody earlier asked me what I want for Christmas. You know what I want? I want someone to fucking get whoever took my fucking hoodie to give it back.
Yeah, that part sucks. I don't think security's going to be any tighter than it was this year. It wasn't even that tight.
No, fuck not at all.
Security ain't shit, bro.
They did arrest one guy that was walking around selling cocaine because he was yelling out, I want some cocaine. And
some people are idiots.
Yeah, some people are idiots. But I mean, for the most part, the cops were there on their ATVs. They were just cruising around watching people fucking party. That's all they did.
I remember hearing rumors about deaths, but I do forget everything. But at this time, I can't recall reading any...
Valley has amazing cops.
I mean, it can happen anywhere.
I don't remember reading about too many people legit officially dying at Lost Lands, but
No.
I definitely heard rumors about 2 or 3 people dying.
Oh, I'm sure there was, over the years, at least a few ODs.
Well, I mean, I'm saying, like, last year was the first Lost Lands.
Oh, Lost Lands. I was thinking, Legend Valley. I was thinking that's what you're talking about.
There was one in Illinois, I think, where a juggalo drowned in a river.
Yeah?
He got swept away by the current.
Shit.
Yeah.
A juggalo died at Lost Land, slightly frowning face.
Only slightly frowning?
Giant dice.
I broke the giant dice. I don't know what you're talking about, Matthew.
I don't know either.
Yeah. So Lost Lands, though. You think it's going to be as fucking dope this year as it was last year?
I think it's going to be doper because they already did one, so now they can believe the hype.
Have they started announcing any...
I haven't heard anything about it.
That sucks. That's too bad. You think they would have started by now, like the Funk one they've already announced?
I've never ever had any run-ins with cops at Legend Valley. Not one.
No.
I never had a problem with cops.
No, like I say, they just sit there on their ATVs and fucking make sure. I mean, they're just there to make sure. Make sure no shit happens.
But at Anarchy Camp, like at Legend Valley for the Gathering of the Juggalos, the main gate at the path, we could just walk in and out freely as we wanted. There was no problems there. With Anarchy Camp, every time you went in, like, okay,
Cop almost hit me.
This is the dirt path that goes right straight into the gate.
Yeah.
And then this is the grass on the other side of that.
Okay.
Where the seminar tent was.
Yeah.
Okay, for Anarchy Camp, they had a big, they had like a line of small tents that was security check. So every time you go down the main path and then you veer off onto the grass and go through security check every single time. Every time. And then...
that sucks.
Yeah, and then after that, your entrance was through a tent where the seminar tent at the Gathering is generally located. It was a huge merch tent that you walked straight through, and then you could enter freely into the gate. You would diverge back onto the path and go in.
Well, you know, actually, I was thinking, earlier you said you couldn't take water in, and I was like, the fuck, you can't take water? But I guess it made sense because you're camping outside of it. And that's what was in my head. Like, what do you mean you can't take fucking drinks with you?
It's weird because the anarchy camp is fucking so... Like, it's so small in comparison to the gathering that they could afford to put everybody inside. Like, it doesn't seem like there's no way they couldn't fit all the campers and everybody inside the grounds. With the way that they cut off like 2/3 of the fucking site.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. The camping across the street is whack because
that's retarded.
You know how long it is from the fence gate to the road, and then
you gotta cross the road and fucking get to your camper.
Yeah, and then for me, because we had to walk all the way down that path, like all the way to the end of it.
Holy shit!
I'll show you on maps again how far that looks. It fucking sucked, man. It was like it was at least a 5-minute walk from our camper to the main gate every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It was shitty.
It was hot.
Yeah, well, it was June. It wasn't so bad for the heat, but what was bullshit is, like, they don't even let you bring in a fucking sitting chair. Like...
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I can't bring a fucking folding chair. They were checking vapes, handheld vapes. That's weed. You can't bring it in.
Oh, my God.
It was crazy, bro. But NoFX is good music, and I'm there for the music, and ultimately, whatever. But, like, chairs, though? Like, I can't bring in a fucking folding chair to sit down, like, on it. I could bring a blanket. I could bring a fucking blanket in and sit on a blanket, no problem. Yeah, but not a chair. Oh, I hated that. And then one more thing, you know the hill? Fuck this hill?
Yeah.
All that hill was all fenced off. It was all VIP area, so you couldn't even go in there unless you had VIP pass.
VIP? I wouldn't want to go in there. Fuck that hill.
Well, they had tables with fucking seats, though.
Yeah.
That you could sit in. I couldn't because I wasn't fucking VIP. Yeah. I hated it. But yeah.
Matthew, you ever got fucked over by the parking lot situation? What do you mean by that? What situation? In the AM. Were you at the gathering this year?
Probably. Lost Lands bought Cedar Point's decorations. Is that true?
Maybe. Maybe they're just making fun of them.
It was a scramble.
It was a scramble.
When? What year? It was a scramble in 2014. Everybody rushed that fucking gate.
Yeah, but he says in the A. Oh, okay. When they opened the actual.
They opened the main gate and all the campers rushed it and took up all the baller lot area.
Oh my God! Are you
That's
serious?
why they started letting the ballers in a day early because
holy shit.
Fucking loser, fucking tent sleepers.
Everyone went everywhere.
This past year, well, it's like that every year. I think like the scramble to get in and find a prime location is the real deal, but at least they didn't infiltrate the baller lot area. Is what's
at least you guys get
dope.
Those first. Big Smoke 1902, another one that came out at the end.
Yes, it's true, Blake. In 2018, Cedar Point got rid of dinosaurs.
Oh shit!
I went to the back by the highway. Weed or weed?
Weed.
I like the dark.
Well, I hope you like the end of the show, Matthew Everhart, because it's here right now.
Yeah, that's it.
I think we go like this, then like this. So that's it. Thanks for coming out and fucking talking with us and asking for us to stay a little bit longer when we wanted to go. That means like really something, honestly. And I already said these things 15 minutes ago, but we're going to do another one next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Also, sometime randomly on Tuesday night next week, I'll release another grow show. And dude, I can tell you right now, propagation will continue as we place those plants from Rockwool cubes into party cups with a little bit of cocoa dirt. And then we're going to let that root base establish itself for a little bit before we put them in the big pots. I don't like stressing them out, transplanting them twice, but I really want to develop, like, I don't want to choke it. Yeah. I don't want to choke it, but I don't want to, I want to develop a nice root ball without choking it. And I think that moisture would spread in 5 gallons of dirt. So, but anyway, we'll see you then next Tuesday. You got anything else to say? Nice. So yeah, then very redundantly as the music continues playing, thank you for watching this one. We'll do another one next week. And next Saturday, bro, is Big Ballers, bro. It's gonna be the shit.
Yep. I don't know. I won't be there.
MC.
I'll
stay stoned and sexy.
Hey, no problem there, bro. No problem
I'm constantly both.
That's it.
Yeah, I was gonna say something else about Big Ballers, but it's not a big deal. I don't remember.
Say it next week.
I'll forget. All right, thanks for watching this one. We'll do another one next Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.